I feel like I've lived 10 lives in my life. Do you guys feel that way? But I also want to live 10 other lives. Like, there's so much that I want to do. And then simultaneously, I feel like I'm not doing anything with my life right now. I think that's a byproduct of late stage capitalism though. Trying to survive right now is taking up a lot of effort, and I wish it would stop. I used to take a lot of road trips when I had a reliable car and the $100, and I promise you, $100 can get you some places. All I really needed was a pack of cigarettes, a Monster, and a $1 cheeseburger. But my desire to see new places and see live music in those new places, like, it fueled me a lot. Still on my bucket list is to experience hardcore music in a different country. Now I think my desire to see another country kind of outweighs the music part. I just want to experience more culture in different places. But I really did used to, like, on a whim, just get in my car and go. I worked at Forever 21. I worked at like some retail stores. I worked at a country club for a while. I feel like working at a country club is always like an unexpected one. I worked at Forever 21 for like 3 years. And after that, I decided I will never work a job where I can't do the things that I want to do. For so much of my life, live music was so important to me. I was going like 4 times a week sometimes. But having to ask if I can go to all those events was just like not working out for me. I think that was one of the reasons I worked at the country club, because I was a cart girl, so there were no nighttime shifts. Sometimes I think about all the places in the United States that I've seen and how global warming is changing everything, and I will never see those things or experience those places like anywhere similar to what I have. It's a little bit sad. There's definitely some FOMO going on in here about the whole world. And sometimes I have flashbacks about random places or random things that I've seen. Like the other day, I was thinking about this sausage dog that I had in Arizona. Literally one time at this random gas station that was like alien themed. Best sausage dog of my life for sure. And then sometimes I think about this lavender coffee that I had like an hour outside of Denver. God, that was good. One of my favorite things is eating and trying things in new places. Or I guess in general, anywhere. I've only ever been out of the country twice. Once was in elementary school and once was in high school. My mom was born and raised in the Philippines, so both times we went to the Philippines. I wish I appreciated it more when I was there. I was just such an angsty teen that was like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I want to stay up all night and play on the internet and talk to my friends in America that are awake in the middle of the night. I so badly want to go around Asia, just like all of them. Kind of like island hopping for Asian countries. I feel like that would be so healing for my soul. I want to do that with my sister, just go to a bunch of different countries. I truly have wanderlust, and so does my stomach. And I want to eat everything. Have you guys ever taken a hiatus and just like did whatever you want? I did that once for like a month. I took a trip to New York for a week, and then I came home. So there was a music festival. There was like shows all week up until this music festival that was in a different city than I lived in. I went to the next city over for a few days to visit some friends, and then there was a festival there. I went to the next date in a different city. And then a guy that I met in New York, he went to the second date of that festival. After the second date, we stayed in that city for a few days. Then he came back to my city and we just like went to museums and stuff. And there was more shows going on. Literally, it was a crazy time. I don't know how I did that. Sometimes you just gotta be like, things will work out. I don't know how, but they will, and they usually do. And if they don't, you cry about it and then it's over. My diffuser is going crazy. Don't go this way. I think it's rare, but I've been in love a lot of times. I think I've been in love like 7 times, but I haven't been in a relationship in a long time. Sometimes I'm like, did I use up all my chances? I don't know. I would love to experience love in a different language. I'm trying to learn a couple. I think that would be fun. A lot of miscommunications could happen, but whatever, that happens in English. I am constantly listening to music. Even whenever I'm making videos, I feel like music is such a driving force for me. I try to listen to music in different languages and different styles. During COVID, I learned that Spotify releases 60,000 songs every single day. And that fried my brain with FOMO. It's gotta be so crazy now, especially with AI. Like, I don't even want to think about it. And that is just like one platform, not all the platforms. But just the FOMO of this could be my favorite song ever to exist. I don't know, the style exists. I haven't super been into hardcore and metal as much as I used to be. I feel like the last thing that broke my brain and was like so good was New World Man. And their last release was like, too long, please give me more. I've liked some stuff since then, but nothing like pfft. But yeah, sometimes I'm in disbelief to be like, I'm the same girl. I'm like, oh my god, I went on tour with Ben. That's crazy. Moved states and lived with her boyfriend because I'm so single right now. And I had 2 3-year relationships back to back. But in those relationships I put up with so much. I really learned to stand up for myself and not like tolerate things as much as I used to. It's kind of crazy for me to think about whenever I was younger. I was going to shows 4 times a week, and like for moshing like that, it's like high impact sports. My cardio was up. Present day, I could never. I've been trying to do cardio more, but it's just like, I really hate it. Except for in that one context. I also used to go camping a lot. I really enjoy camping with a group. As you get older, I just feel like we get so tired. When I was young, I was like, go. And then as you get older, it's just like, I'm tired and nobody wants to come together to do things the same way. A little bit depressing, to be honest. I love looking back at all the things that I've done. I just hope that I get the chance to do more with my life. Capitalism is killing me. We're gonna cross our fingers that this channel goes somewhere. Okay, so you guys in the comments gotta tell me, do you feel like you've lived multiple lives? And what would you do in the future if you could do anything?